Thanks for your support as a channel member, Willman Plays! I still can't quite believe we won the Japanese Grand Prix last time out in Suzuka, and at today's race in Melbourne, Australia, the circuit has similar characteristics, so we couldn't do it again, could we? Hello folks, and welcome to episode 29 of Haas with F2 and GP2 champions only. We're gearing up for the Australian Grand Prix in Australia's winter. It's going to be in July. Let's have a look actually, and well, we've got rain, heavy rain on Saturday for qualifying, but a sunny race, just 10 degrees though. It's going to be absolutely freezing. You're going to see Australians in their puffer coats. It's going to be hilarious. But yeah, we're coming off the back of victory. Not just a victory, a 1-2 in Suzuka. Felipe Drugovich is F1's newest race winner. I mean, thinking after the fact, maybe we have to keep him now. We can't bin him off as a race winner, surely. Which kind of means Hulkenberg might be out the door. Because I have been scouting a few drivers. So we're currently scouting Mick Schumacher just to see how good he is. We've also scouted George Russell and Pierre Gasly. No one's interested at the moment because they're not, well, it's a race weekend. They're never interested in negotiations then, although in real life that's generally when they tend to take place. So anyway, we're looking at a new technical chief as well, because Enrico Cardile from Ferrari is a free agent. So it will cost us a couple of million to bin off Simone Resta, but this guy is very good. So we might have a new technical chief for season 3. Here's how the championship looks then after our magical victory in Suzuka. 72 points for Haas. We're now 15 ahead of Mercedes, which is just bonkers. And here's the Drivers' Championship. Drugovich, his win was his first points of the season. What a way to do it. And Hulkenberg is ahead of George Russell in the Mercedes. So yeah, we're having a very good season right now. Max Verstappen starting to run away with the championship. Yeah, we've also got a couple of upgrades to bang onto the car today. There you can see what we're developing. We've just designed a new front wing as well. We've got a new rear wing to bolt on, which gives us lots of improvements, which is good news. And I think we had a new underfloor to go on. We do. There we go. On it goes. And I think that's it. We are designing a new suspension. Have we got new side pods to put on? No. Chassis. Latest spec, that's all good. Right, I think we will head down under then to Melbourne, Australia and see what more crazy results we can pull off. I'll see you in qualifying. We've got ourselves into Q3 and the rain is on its way imminently. This has essentially been the run for Q1 and Q2. We've had rain very quickly into the session. You've had to go early. I'm just going to wait for a couple of cars to go out ahead of us and we'll try and pick up a slipstream. Do you know what? Fernando Alonso is a good choice to follow, although we're going to get shafted and we have to follow everybody else out. So that's fine. We'll pick up a tow. Let's see what we can do on this probably one and only qualifying lap in Q3. We were third fastest with Hulkenberg in Q2. We'll have some more of that, please. Here we go then. We're all on fresh tyres. Drugovich is actually leading Hulkenberg, so he's got the tow from Lance Stroll's Aston Martin. Hamilton, the fastest man in the first sector for Mercedes. And Leclerc now the fastest man. Drugovich with the fastest first sector. Is he about to do something absolutely insane in qualifying again? Rain is a minute away, and we need a really good middle sector. Personal best, of course. So we've caught Stroll, so we're definitely going quicker than the Aston Martin ahead. Alonso sets the benchmark then on a 17.5. Hamilton beats that. And then who's next? It's Russell who goes third. I think Leclerc, does he go fastest? He does. Drugovich! He goes fastest! Wow! And Hulkenberg's fourth. But Hamilton's got a grid penalty, so he will start. So Hulkenberg will start third. What does Verstappen do? Here he comes. What's his lap been like? Not amazing. We've got the fastest first and final sectors. Verstappen, 6th. Okay, we have pole position for the Australian Grand Prix. This is absolutely unbelievable. What has Drugovich turned into? So it's pole position for Felipe Drugovich by less than half a tenth ahead of Ferrari's Charles Leclerc, the reigning world champion, I might add. And we're going to start first and third in this race because Hamilton's got a grid drop. Absolutely unbelievable. What on earth can we achieve in this race? Could we win this one again? Let's find out. We're ready for the Australian Grand Prix. It's a two-stop strategy for both drivers. Drugovich starting on softs, going to mediums, ending on softs. Hulkenberg exactly the same. We've underfueled a couple of laps. We're just going to full send it because we didn't expect to be in this position, to be honest, and we're going to try and make the most of it. There is a propensity for chaos and safety cars and possible red flags in Australia, so we need to keep ourselves on our toes for any of that. And of course the safety car did benefit us in Suzuka, so hopefully the F1 gods are on our side again. Let's do a motor race. Felipe Drugovich for the first time starts from pole position. 5 red lights in Australia. The lights are out, the race is on. Is it a good start from Drugovich? Looks like it. And I think Hulkenberg has launched himself straight into second place. Is he going to go around the Ferrari? Yes, he is. So what we're going to do is don't fight teammate immediately. We just want to secure this 1-2 position, and hopefully, well, I think Leclerc might just muscle his way through here on the inside, but Drugovich at least is still in the lead. And Hulkenberg, are we going to make this stick, Nico? Yes, we are. There we go. We lead the race. We're first and second here at Haas. This is, again, I am lost for words. We're 5 laps in and Hulkenberg is absolutely all over the back of Drugovich. He's actually going up the inside, and basically what's happening is he's going past and then having to concede position, although he's not doing it this time. They're side by side, so what I'm going to do is allow them to fight, but Felipe will be told to rarely defend, which means while Hulkenberg is driving in clean air, he will go past. Well, at least that's the idea. Not this time. So maybe Hulkenberg being in the lead will be the run for us. Here we go. Hulkenberg up the inside. Please don't take each other out, chaps. That will do. So we've got a safety car here on lap, what lap is it? 14. So this is actually really useful for us. It's just ahead of our pit window. So we're going to come in for a free pit stop. Up until this point, we've just been managing things. Tsunoda and Bottas have crashed. Let's see what's happened to those two. But yeah, we've just been managing things. Hulkenberg's been in the lead, and Drugovich has just been following him, and those two have actually gone into the barrier and back out again. They're on fire. It's all crazy here in Australia in the middle of July. They're more like a winter barbecue there. So I'm expecting the entire field to follow us in, and this could be a bit messy for us because the way that the sequencing pans out, it gives the teams at the front of the pit lane. So these guys, Red Bull, Ferrari, they'll have an advantage in that they will be released first and we will be stuck in traffic. So we're probably going to lose the lead here. Hulkenberg, oh no. No, we're still in the lead. But Perez is going to jump Drugovich. Actually, that's not worked out too badly. Maybe I don't know if they've fixed that or anything, but maybe we just had enough space. Drugovich back out in P4. Hulkenberg retains the lead. What has everyone gone to? So the other drivers who were on softs have gone to mediums. We've got drivers switching to the softs. So we'll be switching to the softs later on in the race. So this will, I'm sure, work out quite nicely for us then, even if Perez does scoot past, and he might just disappear now in that Red Bull because it's pretty quick. Nico Hulkenberg leads the restart then, and that is Sergio Perez immediately looking to get some clean air and find a way past, although he could be defending from Hamilton. His soft tyres will wear out quicker than our mediums, and he will then stop earlier, leading to an undercut, but hopefully he goes to a set of hards or mediums that are then much older by the time we put on a fresh set of softs. So the longer we hold him back, the better for us. And there you go, that's the inevitable. That's Sergio Perez passing Nico Hulkenberg. DRS down the pit straight, soft tyres against mediums, Red Bull against a Haas. Not much of a contest, although we are, I think, we're the second fastest car for high speed, but our top speed itself isn't particularly amazing. If we can stay with the Red Bull and pick up some DRS, because there are 4 DRS zones in Australia, that will be super helpful. I think Drugovich is just dropping out of DRS at the moment, so we need to get him to pick up his pace, because he's going to be exposed now to the Ferrari, and then also the Red Bull behind. That's Verstappen sending it around the outside of Leclerc. Felipe Drugovich has been destroyed. He's off the road. I think he's had a collision with Leclerc. Yeah, here we go. Down the outside. And who's at fault for this? Oh, Drugovich. Where's Leclerc going? what is that animation? And he does scoot back onto the circuit quicker than us. But this is not ideal for us with Felipe. He's going to have damage now to the car. He's off the track. What's been damaged? The suspension. We can't fix that. And he's down to 14. This was not the race we were hoping for when he started on pole position. We could probably do with another safety car later to get him back in the action. Try and resurrect this later on. But with damage to the car, that's not... Oh, and he's got the penalty as well. Well, that's his race completely ruined then. But we do still lead the race with Nico Hülkenberg, so it's not all bad. I'm sad for Felipe. Really, really sad for Felipe because he was driving really well. But we could still win the race with Nico. The pit stops are starting to happen and Verstappen's taking the lead away from us. Perez has pitted for a set of softs, interestingly. Verstappen's in, which means he will get a bit of an undercut on us. We're going to bring Hülkenberg in this lap. Where is Verstappen filtering back out? Oh, is he going to be in a bit of traffic here? He is. He's got a couple of cars to overtake. And maybe if we can pop out ahead of them, that can change our fortunes. Let's see what happens with Hülkenberg's stop then. We need a good pit stop. Hamilton continues. Nice clear pit lane this time. Oh, a VS6. Full safety car. Oh, this is game-changing. This has absolutely handed us the race lead. Stroll has crashed. Wow, that was a very timely safety car. It's another Ferrari colliding with another car down into turn 11. And Sainz and Stroll making a double contact. Sainz escaping back to the circuit. And he stopped to give Stroll the finger or something, I think. Love it. This is going unbelievably well. Very fortunate. Drugovich has had his race completely shafted again because he just stopped. But for Nico, that could not have happened at a more opportune time. Oh dear, we don't lead this race. Hamilton leads the race. It's worked out even better for Lewis Hamilton than it has for Nico Hülkenberg. But we're on the Mercedes, so we might be able to make another race-winning overtake. Drugovich now up to 13th, having passed Magnussen. He's looking for a way past Daniel Ricciardo and finding it. Nice work, Felipe. Big fan of that. And that's Lando Norris ahead. He might still be able to snatch a point in this race, actually. And Hülkenberg is looking for the victory. So let's set this up, make sure we've got plenty of battery, and then we can execute the pass as and when we need to. Although, there is a shark named Max Verstappen right behind us, ready to gobble us up. That's Hülkenberg taking the lead. We've just snatched the lead from Hamilton, but we're probably going to lose it immediately through DRS. Although, we're pulling away. Drugovich has got himself up into 11th. Let's deploy his battery because he's just behind Albon. So a P10, having been off the road in the wars, untimely safety car for Felipe would be a good save. Although from pole position you'd hope for a bit more. But Nico Hülkenberg, with 8 laps remaining, leads this race. Drugovich is back into the points. Look at this overtake on Alex Albon. Sorry, Albon, but we want that point. And Felipe's going to take it. There we go. Round the outside into the final corner. We did make it stick. So Verstappen has come through and Hamilton's actually dropped right back. His soft tyres are starting to age, or at least he's having to look after them a bit more. Hülkenberg, let's just go... Well, we're still low on the old overtake aggression. We've still been finding our way through. As long as we stay with Verstappen, we will be absolutely fine. We'll be able to snatch the position probably on the final lap, because DRS is very powerful. Look, here we go. Pulls out with DRS and we'll make the move. So as long as we do that at the start of the final lap, everything will end in glory for us. Halfway around the final lap, and Verstappen has got in front, which is good news actually. We want this because we need the DRS to be in position A1 for the final lap. We don't want to overtake here, Nico. That's it. Good boy. Right. Now we go absolutely hell for leather. We drive in clean air. Start of the final lap. Let's jump on board with Nico Hülkenberg. Are we going past with DRS? You absolutely bet we are. Nico Hülkenberg takes the lead at the start of the final lap. And we lead the Australian Grand Prix. We're deploying battery. We juiced it up. And now it's time to deploy. It's time to use the tyres. Push on the fuel. Drugovich is in 10th place. Let's watch this overtake by Hülkenberg once again. Down the main straight. Easy as you like. And Verstappen is going to be denied the victory, I am sure. Unless Hülkenberg makes a critical error. But we're in a good position at the moment. We're pulling away. We're deploying battery. We're attacking on the tyres. Everything is going as planned. We just need to make sure we don't get eaten up in the braking zone here. And we are absolutely on our way to another victory. We qualified on pole for this race with Drugovich. Hülkenberg started third, launched himself immediately into second. The safety cars have come out at the perfect times for us, but we've still had to earn it. We've still had to beat Max Verstappen in a straight fight. Nico Hülkenberg finally claims his first victory in Formula One, and it's back-to-back wins for Haas. Oh boy, what a race, what a result. Sad times for Drugovich because his pole position has become a P10, but a decent recovery from him actually. Really solid recovery to get that point with the damaged car. He crosses the line for 10th. But Hülkenberg, you are the man today. He's the winner. We will get to see the podium because it's all face-scanned drivers. So let's get to that. There's Hülkenberg celebrating with the team. I'm sure I'm down there somewhere. There's everyone in the garage with some interesting freeze frames on the screen there. And here we go. Hülkenberg. We got his first podium last year at Silverstone, and he joins probably the two best drivers on the grid, and he's ahead of them. Hülkenberg is a race winner. It's 2 wins in a row for Haas. This is unbelievable. We've developed this car so well. So credit to the engineers and the design staff. And credit to the drivers for doing the job on track. What a result. What an absolutely incredible result. Nico Hülkenberg beats Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton to victory in Australia. And he got the fastest lap. Amazing. So he's got 26 points there. That is outstanding. Ocon finishes 4th and Gasly in 6th. So we don't gain as much as we might have in the constructors. But Hülkenberg's now 5th in the drivers by virtue of having more race wins and podiums than Carlos Sainz. Is only 6 points behind Alonso, who won the opening race of the year and has generally been quite good. So if we carry on like this, we might be in the mix with the Aston Martins. Here's the Constructors' Championship. We edge slightly further away by 2 points from Mercedes, and we close in quite massively on Ferrari, but they're still 36 ahead of us. Maybe we can take down Ferrari for 3rd in the Constructors, but we need to secure this 4th, 5th area first to improve on last season. But honestly, if we win a couple more races like this, we'll have that in the bag. Amazing result. Leave your claps in the comments for Nico Hülkenberg, and give some love to Felipe Drugovich as well. He drove really well today. So that's back-to-back wins. We go to Canada next, I believe, which is another circuit with chaos in bucket loads and opportunities galore. So make sure you join me for that. Smash the like button on this video. Subscribe for more F1 Manager videos in the future. And I'll see you next time. You're the best fans. Bye for now.